Hello and welcome to day 3 of our Into the New Year Yoga Challenge. And today we'll be turning it up a little bit with our power flow. Remember that if any point it gets a little bit too much for you, take a break, take child's pose, and of course use your blocks or books, any kind of props that help you in your practice. It is really important that we are listening to our bodies and doing what feels good rather than forcing our bodies into some postures that are not achievable for us just yet. So we'll be going to start in a seated position and a little bit of wrist warm up. So let's extend the arms up above our heads, bringing the fingers into a strong fist and then releasing. And we're going to do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms to the side again for 10, 9, 8, 7, go faster, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and in front, again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, shake it off. There's going to be a few planks today, a few chaturangas, so a lot of action for our wrists, so it's important that they stay strong and warm. Okay, lengthening the spine, bringing the hands into the chest, inhale. And exhale, twist actively to the right side. From here, extend the arms to the side and exhale, twist a little bit further. One more breath like this. Exhale to twist. Bringing it back through the center, hands together, inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, we twist. One more breath. Exhale to twist. Good, reaching ourselves back through the center. And releasing the right hand onto the side, sweep the left arm up, inhale, and exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, back to the center, going the other way, exhale, inhale, back, exhale, keep your core toned, and exhale, very well. From here, hands go to the top of your mat. We're gonna find our plank pose, stacking the shoulders, elbows, and the wrist, roughly on top of each other, keeping the core nice and engaged. Keep the neck long. This is already a pretty strong pose, so if at any point you get tired, take the knees to the mat. Easy as that. Okay, let's take another inhale and downward facing dog as we exhale. From here, soften your knees, look forward, take a little step or hop to the top of your mat. Lengthening here, inhale, and folding down, exhale. Let's take the arms to the sky, grab your left wrist, lengthen as you inhale, and lean to the right, exhale. Take it back through the center, inhale, and the other way as you exhale. Reach it up, let go of your wrist, lengthen, and forward fold, exhale. Into your half lift, inhale. Take it back into your plank, exhale. One more breath in. Chaturanga, drop the knees if you want to modify. Inhaling, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog as you exhale. Good, so just getting the body a little bit warmer. Breathing in and letting go. Good, now let's lift the heels off the mat and begin the action as we round through the very base of our spine, rippling the body forward as we find our high plank. Then from here we soften the knees and push back into our downward facing dog. So a few more times like this, slowly awakening the spine. Good. Go faster if it feels better for you. Very good. And we push back, downward facing dog. From here, again, we soften the knees, we look forward, we hop or we step to the top. Lengthen halfway, inhale. Folding down, exhale. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, point the index fingers up, lengthen, open. Squeeze the glutes and gently lean back, pushing your hips forward. Breathe in. Breathe out as you go back a little bit more. One more inhale. And exhale. Good, slowly coming back. Inhale. And folding down, exhale. Lengthening halfway, inhale. Step or float back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Very well, settle down. Find your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Very well done. All right, feet to touch, right leg to the sky. Inhale. Draw the knee to the nose. Crunch, exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Crunch, exhale. Last one in. Knee to the nose and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly step the foot through and in between your hands. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Open to the right as you twist, exhale. Bring the right hand at the back of your thigh. Sweep the left arm up, inhale. Lean a little bit further as you exhale. Take it back into your high lunge, inhale. Open to warrior 2, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Bring the elbow on top of your front knee. Sweep the left arm above the head, exhale. We're gonna pause here. Now, option to stay here, perfectly fine. Option to bring the right hand onto the ground, inside or outside of the right foot. You can also do this by placing the hand on the block. So just a couple of more breaths. Keep on opening up through that left armpit. Exhale. Last breath in, everybody. And exhale, very nice. Look down, left hand to the floor. We're finding our lizard. So now drop the hips slightly as you look up, inhale. Push against the mat, round through the spine, look to the belly button. Once more like this, inhale. And exhale, very nice. From here, bring the left foot a little bit closer in. Left hand grounds into the floor. Sweep the right arm up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale to twist a little bit more. We have our revolved Trikonasana. 1 more breath. And we look down, right hand to the mat. Sweep the right leg to the sky, inhale. And downward facing dog, exhale. Rippling the body again through that wave into our high plank. Knees to the mat or chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Good, taking a moment here. Exhale. And the last breath in. Exhale, good. Feet to touch, left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog, inhale. Knee to the nose, crunch, exhale. 2 more, inhale. Knee to the nose, exhale. The last one, inhale. Knee to the nose and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Step the foot through. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, open to the left, arm straight. Breathe in. Left hand onto the back thigh as you bring the right arm up. Good. Lengthen on your inhale and lean a little bit more as you exhale. Take it back into your high lunge. Inhale. Open to warrior 2. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Elbow into the front knee. Right arm above the head. Exhale. Again, your option here will be taking a few breaths. Keep on grounding here through the back edge of your foot to keep the knee in place. Good. The last 2. Exhale. And last 1. Exhale. Look down. Right hand to the mat. Lift the back heel. Drop your hips slightly as you look up. Inhale. Push against the floor. Look to the belly. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Positioning ourselves here. Bringing the right foot a little bit closer in. Extending both of our legs. Right hand to the mat. Left arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Remember, you can bring your hands on the block. 1 more breath. Exhale to twist. Very well. Both hands to the mat. Sweep the left leg to the sky. 3-legged dog. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Exhale. Rippling the body weight forward into our high plank. We'll be going through 3 chaturanga push-ups. So if it is too difficult for you to do this from plank, bring your knees to the mat. Okay, so when you're ready, on your exhale, chaturanga, push back plank, exhale, chaturanga, push back plank, one more chaturanga, push back plank, and downward facing dog. Very nicely done. Okay, from here, bring your feet a little bit wider. With the left hand, reach for the right ankle or the shin, creating a twist. So looking over the right armpit. Good, with a smile, of course. Now, if you want to challenge yourself, have a little bit of fun. Look down, ground through the right side of your hand and the foot, and see if you can bring the left leg to the sky. Woo! Really tough. I know, but you can try. See where this takes you. Once more, and release. Good, all right. Resetting, and then the right hand reaches towards the left calf or the ankle. You look over the left armpit. Enjoy the twist. Maybe you look down and play around by reaching the right leg to the sky. Take it slow, most importantly. Stay with your breath. Good. A bit of a challenge. And then slowly release it all the way down. Well done. Bring your hands back onto the ground. Downward facing dog. Bring your feet a little bit closer in. And from here, we take that right leg to the sky again. This time we bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale. Now you can stay here working on this shape, or you can flip your dog, taking into your wild thing. So right foot goes back, left leg extends. You sweep your hips up, open the heart. Breathing. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. And the last one. Exhale. Good. Slowly we come back. 3-legged dog. Reach it up. Inhale. And now knee to the left elbow. Bring the back foot at 90 degrees and the right leg extends onto the floor in front of you. Sweep the left arm up, finding our falling triangle. Maybe you engage the core and lift the right foot off the mat. Pressing strongly through the right hand and the left foot. Good. 2 more. Exhale, and the last one. Exhale, looking down. Right leg to the sky. Inhale. And knee to the nose. Take the foot through and in between the hands. Well done. Hands go forward. Finding your standing split. Reaching the leg as high as it feels good for you. Good. Perhaps you grab onto the right ankle here. Come a little bit closer towards that right leg. Nice. Taking one more breath in. And slowly softening the knee, bringing the foot behind you. Exhale. Taking it back into your high plank. And let's lower onto the forearms for a forearm plank. Just a nice static one. Pushing through the forearms, trying not to collapse into the shoulders. Belly button draws in. Stay with your breath. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last breath. Whew. Exhale. Well done. Hands back and then downward facing dog. Exhale. Good. Breathing in. I hope we are feeling warmer. Breathing out. Once more in and out. Very well done. All right. Feet to touch. Left leg reaches back. Inhale. We bend the knee and open up through the hip. Exhale. Staying here, or option to flip the dog. Right leg stays extended. Left arm sweeps up. Open up the heart. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale, and the last one. Exhale. Good. Left hand to the ground. Left leg to the sky. Inhale. Knee to the right elbow. Pivot the back foot at 90 degrees. Left leg extends in front. Right arm sweeps up. Good. Now press into the hand, press into the foot, and lift the left foot off the floor for 3, 2, I know it's tough, and 1. Woo! Right hand to the floor, left leg to the sky. Inhale, knee to the nose, slow transition for the foot to step in between the hands. Hands move forward into your standing split. Right leg goes up, choose to grab onto your left ankle, whatever that suits you. Stay with it, keep reaching the leg higher and higher. I know this is tough, but this is your active flexibility here too. 1 more breath. And we slowly soften the knee, bringing the right foot back. Good, taking it back into our plank pose. Holding up the plank. Okay, catching up with the breath, lengthening the neck. And from here, we move on to the left side for Vashisthasana side plank. Right arm goes up. If this is too difficult, drop the left knee to the floor. If you're feeling fine, come back. And if you want to, you can also reach the right leg up towards the sky. It doesn't have to go high, just a little bit of a challenge. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Very well done. Right hand to the mat, reset, and moving on to the other side. Again, take your option, reaching the leg up or dropping the right knee to the mat. Exhale, 3, good, 2, and 1. Well done. Hand to the mat, plank pose, and forearms to the ground. Finding ourselves here again. Just a moment to pause for 3, for 2, and for 1. Knees to the mat. Let's sit back towards our child's pose. So really catching that breath here, letting a few deep exhales out through the mouth perhaps. If you want, wrap your arms around your legs, letting those shoulders to soften for a moment. Good. Last one in and out. Good. Very well done. All right, let's come back into our downward facing dog. Just a little break there. Hope you enjoyed it. And let's take a baby step forward. So we're going to try now bringing the heels off the mat. Yep, lifting them as high as possible, coming onto the tippy toes. Look towards the belly button so your neck is completely relaxed and you shift the weight forward as you want to float the feet off the ground. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Okay? If you can, another step forward. If you're struggling to reach the floor with your hands like this, you can bring the hands on the blocks or the books. Okay, so 1 more like this. Lifting the heels, looking towards the belly, shifting the weight forward. Push the hands into the floor. And release the heels. 1 more. Step if you can, or just repeat the same position we just did. Okay, so when you're ready, lift those heels, look to the belly, hold, push, exhale. The last one, exhale, release. Walk yourself all the way to the top. Bring your hands over your elbows, ragdoll, sway from side to side. Good, relaxing. Letting it all go. Very nicely done. Okay, slowly release the hands to the mat. I'm giving you an option to go for your little arm balance crow. So spread your fingers as wide as possible. Bring your knees towards those armpits. And if this is something new to you, I don't expect you to float off the floor straight away, but just try shifting your weight forward and back. See how you feel. See how you feel. Nothing else. If you are a little bit more advanced, begin lifting 1 foot at a time off the floor. Maybe both. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Maybe shooting back into Chaturanga. Then into your upward facing dog and downward facing dog. I know this is a difficult transition, so really do not worry whether it was a little bit floppy or it didn't work. No worries at all. So just go through whatever vinyasa that is in your practice. Okay, from our downward facing dog, we're gonna now soften the knees, look forward, and do a little hop into seated position. Again, it might not look very graceful, but that's okay. Okay, let us bring the feet onto the ground, knees bent, support your thighs here, and we're gonna just roll onto our backs. Going for a couple of bridge poses with a few variations to activate the glutes a little bit. Why not? It's always a good idea. So arms on the ground. When you're ready, dig the heels into the floor, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, engage the inner thighs here. Shuffle your shoulder blades in a little bit. Imagine that you're squeezing a ball here in between those knees. Good. 3 more breaths. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. 1 more. Exhale, release. Very nice. Let's just rest in stillness. No movement. You can allow your knees to just come in the middle so they rest. 1 more breath. And release. Very nice to observe after more of a challenging posture how our breath feels, how we are feeling. So let's go for round 2. Lifting the hips, and this is where we're going to play a little bit with pulsation. So transfer the weight onto the left side, extend the right leg to the sky. It might not extend all the way, it doesn't matter. And we're going to pulse the hips down for 5 and back up. 4, keep squeezing the glutes. 3, very nice. 2 and 1. Release the foot to the ground. Wiggle those hips a little bit higher, wiggle the shoulders a little bit higher, and changing the sides. Left leg up, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, foot down, lift the hips a little bit higher, inhale, and release, exhale. Knees into one another, just take a moment to rest. A few breaths in and out. Very good. Now we're going to try something a little bit fun. Bring the knees into the chest and see if you can grab onto your toes. You can have a look before you try for yourself. So we're going to be rocking forward and back just a few times so you get a little bit of momentum going. And then we're going to try coming into a seated position with legs slowly extending in front. Maybe you won't extend it all the way, which is fine. Maybe you extend it, which is also great. So wherever you are, try a few of these rocks. Don't forget to engage the core here as you do so. Yeah, that was not the best attempt. I'm gonna try again. And I stay here. I try to lengthen the spine as much as possible. Good. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Core is engaged. Very good. Hope you're with me. I know you're with me. And then from here, see what happens to release one hand at a time and maintain the pose. That is your boat pose, Navasana, nice and strong. Few more breaths, everyone. Exhale, 2. Exhale, and the last one. Exhale, let's roll all the way back. Legs behind the head. Find your halasana, plow pose. Wiggle your shoulder blades in, and then slowly begin extending the legs one at a time towards the ceiling. That is our shoulder stand. Walk your hands along your spine towards the shoulders if you want to achieve more of a straighter line. But again, if you're not here, it's no big deal. Stay with your breath, observing. Try not to move your head too much. Look somewhere towards the belly button and just breathe. Very good. Keep drawing that energy upwards through the knees, the shins, all the way towards the toes. Last inhale and exhale. We're slowly going to release ourselves down, so allow your spine to slowly roll onto the mat. You can hold onto your hips And then from there, if you want a little exercise for the core, let your legs go all the way down to the mat. Ooh, this one is a tough one for sure. So if you're not a big fan of what I'm doing, just skip it. Good, all right. From here, let us bring the hands underneath the sit bones, elbows to the mat, counterposing the shoulder stand, puff out the chest, shoulders lifted, and the crown of the head reaches towards the ground. Holding this here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release out of the pose, out of the pose. Good, bringing your knees into the chest, wiggling the hips a little bit to the right and your knees to the left into a supine twist. Relaxing the shoulder down, relaxing the knees, enjoying that twist, and finding those deep breaths, allowing the breath to flow freely. In twist, a lot of the times, sometimes it feels quite restrictive for us to inhale. So if that's the case, you might need to bring your knees a little bit lower if it's really uncomfortable. Good. One more breath here. And let it out. Slowly bring our knees back to the center, nudging the hips a bit more to the left, and then we bring the knees all the way to the right. Good. Shoulder relaxes. Find a stretch. Find that twist. Don't worry if your knees don't go to the floor all the way. It takes a little bit of time for the body to open. Just enjoy these few last moments of your practice. Very nice. The last inhale and exhale. Slowly, let's bring ourselves back through the center, hugging our knees into the chest. We're gonna again rock up into seated, finding ourselves in a comfortable position, whatever that means for you, just for the last few moments, for us to ground, for us to stay still. Feel the breath. Feel the energy within you. Allowing it all to settle. So it brings you even more calmness, even more stillness. Let us inhale deeply into the belly and release it all out. That is us for our day 3 of our yoga challenge. So thank you so much for joining. You're doing great, and I hope to see you tomorrow.